That's a big boy.
Indeed. This is a seaplane. So I guess when you need a plane to land on the water. This thing
lands on the water?
Yes. This thing is a monster. Look at this. And I know it's not nearly as big as a lot of our current, like a 747 or anything, but it's still kind of amazing to see these things this big fly.
Okay, 747 doesn't land in the water on purpose.
That's true. That's true. Not on purpose, anyway. All right. So we finished the Navy fighter section, and we got the Air Force fighter section right here. And so we got some foreign aircraft and some other stuff over there, which we'll get to. Yeah, seriously, y'all. 80 acres of airplanes.
Oh, yeah.
80 acres. Thanks for sticking with us. Because, wow, there's been so many. All right. So here we are getting to a little more, some modern aircraft right here with the F-16. This is an A model. Painted up with the, and the aircraft probably did serve with the Arizona Air National Guard. There's another back end of an F-16 over there. That looks a two-seater right there. Okay, now we're getting some historical stuff. So this should be an F-80, which was the first active duty jet aircraft flown by the US military. Oh, it's the T-33, which is a training version of that aircraft. Bunch of F-16s over there. We'll get to those. Right. So the North American F-86H Sabre. This is the primary U.S. aircraft for the later portion of the Korean War.
Oh.
So you hear stories about, Sabres over MiG Alley. This is the aircraft right here. So this was fielded to fight the North Korean Soviet flown MiG-15s. A later model F-86. I don't know why they can even call this the same aircraft. I mean, look at them.
Yeah.
Guess it's similar enough. Right. So here we have a OH-58 Delta Kiowa Warrior. So this is, we saw the four-seater OH-58 Alpha model outside. So here's the Delta models. This is a more gunship-oriented model with only two pilots. I was actually able to get a helicopter ride in one of these when I was stationed in Korea. It was super cool. We flew up to the DMZ that separated North and South Korea,
yeah.
And I used here. We had the mast-mounted sight right here, so the pilot let me use the sight and to look into North Korea. So it was kind of cool. I'm going to cover a few highlights while we're here. So it was an SR-71. Oops, sorry, I stepped on Erica's foot there. So this is the fastest production aircraft in existence. We'll see if it tells us. But these were reconnaissance aircraft that flew super high and super fast. So this SR-71 is only the second one built, and it's obviously the oldest one still in existence. These were 107 feet long and had an unclassified maximum speed of 2,193 miles per hour. I remember reading a story that when they were deactivating these, And so it was later going to be the last official flight of the SR-71.
Yeah.
The pilot flew it and set the world speed record from New York to Los Angeles.
Oh my gosh.
Just as a kind of final FU to the people shutting it down.
And then of course.
Another. Oh,
And then of course Tom Cruise flew it in Maverick.
no, he did not.
Yes, he did.
He did not.
Fastest
This was not
plane.
the plane that he flew.
Fastest plane.
As Tom Cruise may have broken the record, but he did not fly an SR-71.
Agree to disagree.
No, they literally call it something else in the movie. It's literally a completely different aircraft. Seriously, sweetie, Tom Cruise did not do everything.
Oh, we'll see.
SR-71 주변 출발. SR-71.
Okay, and here we have the full A-10 Warthog. Earlier, we had just the nose section of it. See right here is the A-10 was basically built around this 30mm cannon right there at the nose, and so here we can see just the gun system right here, and we can see how long this is and compare it to the plane. See, does it tell us how long it is? Does not. But still really cool. So we had a Cobra outside earlier, and so we've got another one stored indoors. It's got some cutaways, so we'll be able to see the inside. You see a breakaway with the engine right here. So the rear seat was the pilot's seat, and the front seat was where the gunner sat.
Huh.
Okay, so this was delivered to the Army as an AH-1 Golf in February of 1972. So it was then sent to Germany, returned, flew for NASA, and then with the Arizona National Guard. It was upgraded in 1976. I believe that early model Cobras would have a 7.62 millimeter minigun and a 40 millimeter grenade launcher mounted in the nose. And later models were upgraded to a 20 millimeter Gatling gun. Oh, okay. So here we have a special operations version of the Blackhawk. You can tell it's a special operations version because the long probe right there is a refueling probe, the one on the far side. So they could aerial refuel.
Feels-
You had to be really careful not to hit the refueling hose with the rotor.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Yes.
That's insane.
These are often mounted with a heavier weapon system. So this would have mounted a minigun, basically a super high firing
Where did you
machine
fire
gun.
it
They would be mounted right here
Right, but like, where would you, like, you fire
through that window.
through
Yeah,
that
you'd
window?
open the window and shoot.
Oh my god.
It's kind of neat. You can see there's actually this tube right here is where the brass comes out,
Oh,
so that it doesn't fly back into the aircraft.
that makes sense.
You can see a good definition of the use of a minigun in Blackhawk Down. When they come in and do the strafing runs, and it's like it fires so fast it sounds just like a buzzsaw. And you actually use the tracer that looks like a laser. That's actually how you aim.
Oh,
Is you move the laser of the tracers onto the target.
okay.
So we were reading the plaque here, and this is the exact helicopter that rescued Marcus Luttrell from the movie Lone Survivor. So and obviously not in the movie, in reality, this is the aircraft that rescued him. Erica is finally happy.
Let me have this. Just let me have this.
So we have the F-14 Tomcat, made famous by Tom Cruise as Maverick in Top Gun and the sequel, Top Gun Maverick.
Also, Val Kilmer, R.I.P.
We all miss Val Kilmer. These are huge aircraft. Just look at them. It's painted up like an aircraft that served on the USS Kitty Hawk, VF-111. I want to say Sundowners based on the kind of rising sun imagery painted right there.